าสนังอาคาสัตตาสัพพุมาตราเทวานาคามหิปุญญังตังอนุโมทิตวาจิรังรักขันตุเทสนังอาคาสัตตาสัพพุมาตราเทวานาคามหิปุญญังตังอนุโมทิตวาจิรังรักขันตุมังปรันติสาธุสาธุสาธุ
Namo Buddhaya. I'd like to pay respect to Mahasangha, Dhamma friends. It is such a wonderful opportunity for all of us gathering today to celebrate the Vesak, even though the Venerable Vimalakirti, the Abba, is not here with us. But I do believe that with his leadership, everybody knows exactly what we're supposed to do. Today, celebration is a holiday we celebrate annually every year when the month of Vesak comes. I like to remind the fact that we should not take things for granted, that the community is always here, the monks are always here, the temple is always here, and things just come and go. They are more than the routine. They are more than the celebration according to the calendar. Now, my friends, we have to admit the fact that our Lord Buddha has passed away more than 25 centuries. There's so much things happened last 2,500 years from India to the neighboring country. And today, Buddhism has spread over the world in different continents. There is something authentic, belong to tradition. Then also there's a lot of alien factor imported, deviated from the tradition. Every year when we celebrate the Vesak, we should ask ourselves, what is the authentic teaching of our Lord Buddha? Because the Buddha said that who see the Dhamma is the one who sees me. The one who sees me is see the Dhamma. So if we want to truly appreciate the value of the Buddha's appearance in this world, we all have to understand what is his teaching about. Unfortunately, everything is equivalent as time is by. The teaching has been mixed up with all kinds of things. Even our own faith, our own practice. we easily grip it by the abstract notion. I think we believe religious. We have to ask ourselves again and again, do we believe in Buddha's enlightenment? Do we believe in Buddha's teaching? We should have the real understanding what he taught. The Buddha is not simply the starting or certain conclusions. Nowadays, some people believe that they simply pay respect to the Buddha's relic, Buddha's starting, when we close to the Buddha. But it's a different story. How do we understand the Buddha? How do we understand his teaching? It depends on many conditions. Even though we learn a lot of Buddha's teaching by heart, it doesn't mean that we really understand it's all the essential of his teaching. Even when the Buddha still at his time, there are several well-versed monks who learned a lot. Very well-known Dharma preachers, but do not really practice. The Buddha called them still empty monks. One thing quite unique about Buddhist practice is that only the true practitioner who really have the real taste of what is the real Dhamma. Everybody talk a lot about suffering, a lot about impermanence, a lot about imperfection, a lot about impersonal. Only in theory, in philosophy, to really understand what does it mean anicca, impermanent, impermanence in Buddha's teaching. It should be understood that when we think about impermanence, the comprehension must have the long-lasting to transform our life. We're able to renounce. We're able to detach from reality. Anicca or impermanence is not something that we can make arguments in agreement. There should be more than that. So, to appreciate the appearance of our Lord Buddha, we have to understand the value of his teaching or Dhamma. In order to understand the Dhamma, we have to make it applicable to our daily life. Somehow, Dhamma had the real value in our life. Make our life more positive, more wholesome. We have to move forward with strong determination. Today, my friends, we are strongly influenced by the social media, by the internet, and the people, they love to follow the trend. A lot of people, they're just looking for gain and fame through the social media, those people do not represent the real value of Dhamma. It is important for all the Buddhist practitioners to learn to live in solitude, to learn to appreciate simplicity, to learn to appreciate the moments of being quiet and solitude. There's a lot of things going on in today's world, politically, economically, and even of religion. We do not try to get into all kind of rhetoric, event. There are abundance of that. What we need to do is withdraw from the crowd, going back to a very basic of our practice, to taste the real Dhamma. I do appreciate in this Gautama Buddhist Vihara member Vimalakirti. He always want to invite the Pebble monks from different ethnic groups, from different temples, different places coming over here. The presence of the monastic community has the real measures of what we Buddhists practice about. And we appreciate the fact that he tried to do whatever he can to energize the people participating of our practice of Dhamma. Even though during the holiday, the showing of your generosity, of your Dhamma living, of your dedication as a pious Buddhist, to prove the point that we value the spiritual energy more than any other things. So today when we celebrate the birth, the enlightenment, and the passing away of our Lord Buddha, again we need to remind ourselves the fact is that we only showing the noble respect to our Lord Buddha by studying his teaching and making Dhamma applicable to our daily life, somehow transform our life with his teaching. That's the best way to show our respect, our dedication to the Lord Buddha. We understand that this vihara has a long way to go in building the structure like Buddha home, like Sala. But as a Buddhist practice, we do believe that the profound thing that we need to do is to nurture the right faith, the right practice, the right understanding of Dhamma. And with that kind of effort, we close to the Buddha's teaching and what the Buddha asked all of us to do, all of us to follow. I have a strong confidence that this Gautama Buddhist Vihara going to be a wonderful place for people from all walks of life to come over here to study, practice Buddha's teaching. As long as we able to experience the real taste of Dhamma, that's beneficial not only for ourselves and also for everybody else. Thank you very much and happy Vesak.